Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, October 10th, 2017. Welcome back to the show, ladies. It's nice to have both of you back together here in the studio. You were both, you weren't here, you weren't here last week, and Heather wasn't here the week before. Where were you? You were at the kids' open house, right?
Yeah,
I thought
house.
so. Yeah, we mentioned
But I actually
that.
probably could have come because we were out of there by 7.
Oh, yeah, well.
I mean, Matt would have had to sit. He would have been thrilled about that.
Oh. Your husband can't put up with our shenanigans, any more of our shenanigans. He said that's enough.
But he would probably sat in the car.
You don't think he would have came in and watched
he
the
would
show?
have, but he would have been heckling us.
No, he would have been fine. Maybe he would have made a guest appearance.
I doubt it. His guest appearances on the show were like a glimpse of him, like
that's true.
behind
Yeah,
the scenes.
in the pumpkin patch,
Yeah.
and, that type of stuff. But last week we played the Whisper Challenge here. First time on the show we played that game.
Funny.
Yeah, a lot of people liked that. We did a little Instagram poll of the Whisper Challenge. I think it was 78% liked the game. The other 22 didn't care, I guess. Or they didn't know what we were talking about.
When are you going to play the jelly bean game?
We have to do that. Yes, I see you looking at it over here.
Yeah.
We're going to do that with our junior bloggers, Kaylee,
right.
Lauren, and Emma. We got to get them here at some point. Maybe Halloween.
This is going to be hysterical because you don't even eat
No, I
things
don't.
that are good for you. So I can't imagine what your reaction's going to be when.
And they were actually talking about this game on Live with Kelly and Ryan last week. I was, I DVR the show every day, and Ryan had never played this game. Now Kelly has played it before with Michael Strahan.
I will play it. I've never played it, but Matt has played it with the kids, and even my husband, who can stomach pretty much anything, he got the rotten milk.
Yes, spoiled milk or coconut, dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
He couldn't believe how much it tastes like that.
Rotten egg or buttered popcorn, toothpaste or berry blue, barf or peach.
I'm kind of grossed out right now.
Canned dog food or chocolate pudding. Got the dog food?
No, please.
A booger or juicy pear. How
booger.
do they come up with these? Pencil shavings or banana.
I would rather
Stinky
have,
socks
I would
or
rather
Tutti
have
Frutti.
pencil shavings than puke or barf.
And then they've got a minion
Booger.
fart and sour apple. So
Well, the
save that.
minion's not real, so I'll take that one.
No, but the fart tastes like it's so bad, Heather.
Well,
like,
we're gonna get to that game at some point. Maybe Halloween. I don't
think
know.
I'm
We got a
gonna
big
be sick
Halloween
that
show.
day.
No, you're not. You're not gonna be sick. But we had a lot of fun last week, and I want to thank Jessica Burke for filling in for you here last week. This week we've got the legend here coming on the show, the Queen we call her, and this was a picture of us at her retirement. Remember that picture there, ladies?
I do.
And this is what we used on our social media sites. She's labeled herself as the Queen of nighttime television, I guess. I don't know. So she'll be here in a little while. And we're actually going to talk about life after retirement with her. And then we're going to play another game with her, the random question game.
Okay.
And, you had an eventful weekend. I saw some things on your Instagram.
I did. We went apple picking.
You went apple picking,
Yeah.
but that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the heckling that you were doing to people up here in Jefferson Heights.
I wasn't.
I saw it on the Snapchat.
My 8-year-old was.
No, I didn't see it on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Facebook, yes.
Yes. The hurricane was at it again. And the hurricane is going to be here this week, and he's actually going to provide some questions to our guest, Lorraine Ferrara. So, looking forward to that. But, what is this costume you bought for him? Is this a Halloween costume
Yes,
or what? You just runs around the house with this?
It's his Halloween costume, but he's obsessed with it.
He's
So we
obsessed.
just got it the other night at the Halloween store in Kingston.
Okay.
And it's T-Rex, but it's an inflatable T-Rex. He's been asking for this costume for over a year because he saw it on YouTube.
Really? Wow.
Yes. So he had us hysterically laughing this weekend.
Yeah, I saw that. It was very funny. And
It is hysterical. Like, I
We're
can't
gonna-
even look at him.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna
I'm
have
like,
to get him on
I'm
the
like
show.
addicted because I watch the videos over and over again and we just laugh.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's good to laugh.
Yeah,
That's why we
yeah.
do this show every week, is to provide some laughter here. That's why we have Live with Matt. That's why I originally started this.
To laugh?
6 years ago, was to provide some entertainment on Facebook. Everybody was so serious all the time. I said, let's lighten up a little bit. And then Regis retired. I said, well, I could be Regis. We need some, fun things going on.
Too,
Yes.
Regis? You sing?
Of course I sing. I get paid good money to sing every week. Yes, I should do a CD like Regis. That could be
Oh,
next.
goodness.
The three of us.
Oh, I
singing
don't
Oh no,
sing.
I don't sing.
Well, Kellyanne said she never sang either, but she chirped in every
I've
once
done
in a
some
while.
karaoke in my day. But it's
Well,
not
maybe
very-
we'll do a little
not very
CD
nice.
live with Matt CD. How about you, Heather? What'd you do down there?
It's girls' weekend.
Really?
Yes, I
Girls'
think
weekend.
there
No
was-
golfing?
No, I was supposed
Oh.
to. I was supposed to golf on Monday, but it got canceled.
Well, it was raining.
Yeah,
yes.
it rained.
Yeah,
So
you and this golfing. Yeah, what's
yeah, I
going
was
on
addicted
here?
to golfing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had fun. It was 13 girls in a
Ooh.
cabin on a
Nice.
lake
Wow.
with a
Well,
fireplace.
What
drinking and
now?
boat
Wait a
rides.
minute here. Let's stop this for a second. What do 13 women talk about in a cabin?
Oh my god,
For a weekend.
I never. My stomach hurts still.
What goes on in that cabin?
Well, we all went to college together. And so we just reminisce over all of that. And usually there's more, but this year was a little less.
Really?
Yeah.
There's more than 13 women in a.
Yeah. We usually could fit.
That was I.
I think so. No boys allowed.
I'm a single man. But I hope you had fun.
I did. I did.
Okay, well,
I
good,
did.
Good.
Thanks.
I also wanted to give a special thank you to Columbia Green Community College.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they named me as one of their transfer all-stars. This is National Transfer Week, so I went to
Oh,
Columbia
very good.
Green, and certainly is an honor. I wasn't expecting it, and they sent me a little thing on Instagram and Facebook,
Nice.
and put a little thing about me being a student at Columbia Green, graduating in 2000. Having our talk show here, doing the legislator, teaching. So certainly is an honor, and I wanted to thank those people over there for that. We had some sad news in our weekend paper, in the Daily Mail this weekend. The Lighthouse champion, Emily Bruner. We didn't get to meet Emily
No.
Bruner when we went to the Lighthouse, but we heard a lot about
We
her.
did.
Passed away at age 92. She was the one that lived in the lighthouse. Greene County historian Dave Dorfeld says she was a pretty amazing individual and was a wealth of information about the lighthouse. She used to give tours and tell people about her time living in the lighthouse. So we actually, we took the show there
Yeah.
over the summertime or before the summer. I think it was in May. And I think the tours have ceased now. You probably
Yeah.
can go in the spring again. But they have a little video of her talking and all that stuff. So our thoughts and prayers go out to her family. Certainly a local legend, here in Greene and Columbia counties. Very quiet Columbus Day here for Matt. I did a lot of, work around the house Columbus Day weekend, cleaning done, moved some furniture around, It's
Nice.
time for a little change, in the studio here. But our backdrop hasn't changed too much. Now let's get to it. We've got Lorraine here. You
Yeah.
ready?
Let's go.
Okay, here we are. Welcome back, and it's an honor to have with us in our studio the legendary, the Queen, Lorraine Ferrara. Welcome back. Should I kiss your ring here and?
Every time I see you, Matt, I'm gonna
Wait,
just,
whoa!
mwah.
Oh my God! Whoa, what? Easy
Yeah,
now. Whoa!
Did I get lipstick on?
Oh my!
Yeah.
We haven't seen you in a while. The last time we saw you was at your retirement party.
I know. That's the last time I saw you.
I know. I was so happy.
Yes, you had the little sash on, said the Queen. You had a
did.
The
big
crown.
bouquet of flowers, your tiara.
Yeah. You know who gave me those flowers? Heidi Brown. And they weren't just flowers. It was like a, bouquet, just a garden of delight. It was like this big.
Yeah.
And I went, oh my God, she's darling. Heidi Brown, PhD, one of our brightest and our best.
Yes, that's
who
right.
came back.
Yeah, yes, yeah. So what's new and what's life like now in retirement here? You didn't go to school.
Glorious.
I see we've got some creatures behind us that you. Who are these people behind us? You want to explain to our audience? I know who they are.
Well, they are Al and Will. And I brought them here because I'm doing a 2-minute promo. Is that okay?
No, that's
This is
yours tonight.
No, not even. This is like a 1-minute promo for my new profession.
Yes. Okay.
College counseling. College admission counseling.
Nice.
Wow. Very
Oh,
good.
yeah, it's great. And here's my promo. You do not have to be a genius to get into the college of your choice. All you have to do is email lferrara@gmail.
At Gmail.
And I'll get you in.
And will you answer the questions on the Gmail? You log into the computer and answer the questions?
They're not questions. I'm doing personal one-on-one sessions.
I think he was asking, did you know how to use email?
Well, yeah, she knows how to use email. She used to email me.
Yeah. You've got to ask Don Marino and Brian Farrell.
Yes.
I'm a whiz.
You are that's right.
I turned into...
Taught distance learning. Come on. What's the big deal?
Overnight, I turned into a teacher of the new millennium.
Wow. Very good.
I paid the tech people to do everything for me.
So you're not really retired then? You're still working?
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't. You need to have a plan. My earring just fell.
Well, she lost a tooth or something.
It's a good thing it was the earring and the other tooth. Okay, we'll just stick this in here and just hold it. Okay, now, Patrice Jenkins wrote a book,
Yes.
and it's called What Do I Do All Day? I was chapter 7. She named me Maureen. I don't know why. She gave an Italian woman an Irish name. That's okay. I like the name Maureen. And she said the name of the chapter is Some People Should Never Retire. But she wrote the book 10 years ago when I was 55. And at 65, I said, you better change the chapter. Okay, because this gal's out the door.
Well, that's
Okay,
good.
so what else?
And how's Charlie?
Oh, yeah, poor Charlie.
Yes.
His life has been living with Miss Crazy and driving Miss Lazy.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, he's busy, so I got to drive myself.
Okay, now do you keep in contact with the Interact and the Rotary and all those people?
I want my babies in Interact to know that I did not abandon them. There is a CTA regulation that said if you retire and you are no longer a member of CTA, you cannot be an advisor. So I was like kicked out.
Oh.
Kind of
Oh.
stupid, yeah.
Well, you've put in a lot of time with Interact and Rotary
yeah.
and
And you can
before
come
that.
to Rotary any Tuesday.
I
We have
will.
our
There you go.
meetings right at 12 o'clock.
I will
anytime.
indeed.
You'd be my guest.
But I am going to do work with the Interact people at Coxsackie, Athens.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
Good,
so
good.
Interact is a labor of love.
That's true.
And
That is true.
I just could not let it go. So I couldn't be in one place, you went to another place. It's
Yes.
like, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with.
There you go. Well, speaking of your loved ones, a lot of people wrote into us. They didn't ask you questions, but they've got some comments.
Oh, good.
Anne Marie Rose, she said, love being in her class with my deaf student. She is awesome and always will be. So, congratulations
I
to that.
loved her, and I loved that young man.
Jeannie Wallers, one of the best teachers I had in high school.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
sweet and
Heather
kind.
Hughes. Says she was my absolute favorite teacher ever, with 3 hearts she gave you.
Oh, not 4?
Not 4, only 3.
That's good. I
Three-
thought I
three
could be like a
stars.
5-star.
John
for her.
Consul. She was our
Oh.
12th grade English teacher at St. Pat's. What a
Yeah.
great teacher.
Oh, he's a pharmacist
Yes,
now.
yeah. Look what you produced here. I mean, now, how long did you teach at St. Pat's?
I think it was 6 years.
6 years, okay.
6 or 7 years, and
That's
then
lesson learned. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
yeah, I did. And then I went to Coxsackie for 2 years,
Okay.
and then Catskill made me an offer.
yes.
I could
and
not
that's where
refuse.
that's where you became a legend
Chinga,
there.
chinga, ching.
Renee Duchesne, mine too. She was great. Great
Okay.
teacher. Bill Lawrence says, yes, who is Lorraine Ferrara? People don't know who you were. You want to tell Bill who you are?
Well, is he a legislator?
Yes, he is.
Okay, you know what? I should get one of those citations. You know?
honor you with
No, I did get one of those many, many years ago.
Okay.
But I really think I should have a parade, a citation. And I have to say this. I've got to put in a
my.
plug for my girl, Natasha New York Cafe.
Yes, New York restaurant.
We may have a retirement party, like an open house.
Oh,
there.
good. Oh, nice.
But we're not paying.
Yeah.
You got to come, buy your own drinks.
Right, buy your own drinks. Just a little get together.
Right,
Yeah.
and then we'll give whatever money Natasha makes.
Yeah.
Which will be so much because
I'm
so
sure,
many
yes.
people will come.
Well, we'll do a little show from there. You know, we'll get up on stage, and then people can come up and talk to you there, and we'll do a little.
Matt, you are
Yes,
so
we'll do a little
gracious
performance
and
here, yes.
magnanimous. That would be wonderful.
We got one more here.
Okay,
Maria
good.
Rothrock.
Oh,
Lorraine is one of the top-notch CHS English teachers, now retired. Her classes were always exciting. For Lorraine, what was your most memorable, entertaining teaching experience?
there were so many. Most entertaining, I think, was when we had our birthday parties for Shakespeare.
Birthday parties for
Oh
Shakespeare.
yeah,
There you
they
go.
were. And I always had the cauldron with the dry ice, you know, and the kids would walk in and
Yes,
go,
we did, yeah.
uh-oh. And I think one of the greatest statements I had from one of my students was, she is either Ferrara-licious or Ferrara-rocious. So, and he said, so we should always put on our crash helmets when we walk into her room.
There you go.
Or, you know, and I would always say, fasten your seatbelts. You know, we may be in for a bumpy ride today.
Well, speaking of bumpy
Well,
rides.
you should know that.
Yes,
and
that's
you
I
should
know.
that.
I know.
And you should know
Speaking
that.
of bumpy rides, we're going to play a game. You ready for this? It's called the
Uh-oh.
Random Question Game. Here we go. We're back for our random question game, and we've got the Hurricane is in his costume here. He's got his Tyrannosaurus Rex costume that he's got. And let's go to the first question. Here we go, Lorraine.
Which one of the seven dwarfs do you most identify with?
Oh, definitely Dopey. What was his name? Is that
Dopey? Yeah, that's one of
Dopey?
them.
He was
Okay.
so cute, the cute little face. Yeah.
Okay, there's our first one. Here's our next one.
Worst thing about getting older? I'm a dinosaur, so I just sound like 260 million years old, so I'm with you.
Oh, the worst thing about getting older is you get a little bald spot.
What do you mean? I got a bald
You
spot
got
back
one
here.
too. I know. I got like your hair thins. I used to have like, you know. I was like, you know, I could do one of those L'Oreal commercials,
Yes.
but yeah, that's the worst thing.
And you got earrings falling out.
But the rest of my
All
hair
right,
is
next
good.
question. Here we go. We got another one.
Do you think we're alone in the universe? Well, my friends died in a meteor, so I'm alone in the world. I'm the only dinosaur left. Of course I'm alone.
I think that the dinosaurs are still here.
Well, we saw one.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really leaves this earth. I think the spirits surround us. And my little darling boy, for every, you know, mean person, there are a billion good, wonderful spirits and good dinosaurs that surround us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Next question.
Okay.
If you could put headphones on a wolf, what song would you have him listen to?
I think it would be It's a Wonderful World
Wow. Okay.
by Louis Armstrong.
I would like to see you put headphones on a wolf.
I would like to come face to face with a wolf.
Wow. Well, I think we have in years past.
Because it would be the feral child and the wolf.
All right. Well, thank you for being here this week, Lorraine.
you.
Thanks for playing the game with us. And enjoy your college admissions. And enjoy the rest of your retirement as well.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you here. We're going to have you
Thank
back.
you.
We're going to go to the New York restaurant, too. let's go
Oh,
to
is
it.
that where we're going?
Yeah, we've got some community news. Here we go.
All right.
Pizza!
All right, we're back for our community news. The 3rd annual United Way Barkus Pet Costume Parade, Barkus, will be held 10 a.m. October 14th in the 7th Street Park. The parade rolls down Warren Street at 11 a.m. There'll be music, prizes, and more. Registration is $15 to win a prize, and proceeds are allocated to local nonprofit human services.
Mary E. Dardis Elementary School's PTA in Chatham is hosting its first color run at 3 p.m. October 14th. Run, jump, walk, or skip to the finish line and get blasted by color dust. All proceeds for this fundraiser go back to the students for school assemblies and activities that are not covered in the school budget.
Yes.
The event is being held at the middle school.
No, that's the Mary E. Dardis School.
Oh, what are
Mary
you?
E. Dardis.
Mary E.
And
Dardis
Woodbridge
School.
Avenue in Chatham.
Well, you had
Check its-
MED.
Well, that's Mary E. Dardis.
Well, how
Starts
am
at
I supposed to know
1:30.
Hudson Area Library presents a special story and craft hour with musician Abby Lampin.
I thought it was
11
like
a.m. to
football.
noon on October 14th in the library's community room, 51
Like
North
they
5th
call us
Street
CES.
in Hudson. This
It's
program
their
is being
MED.
offered in part through the library's High Five early literacy program.
Okay, let's get on with it here, Jamie. Stop distracting me. The American Legion Post 18761 2nd Street, Athens annual flag retirement ritual ceremony will be held 9:30 a.m. on October 14th at the Post. The event is being hosted by the Ontario Chapter National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Oh, say that 3 times fast. The Athens American Legion Post number 187, and of course our own Greene County Blue Star Mothers.
The Catskill United Methodist Church, 40 Woodland Avenue, Catskill, Fall Red Cross Blood Drive will be held at 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on October 14th.
The Athens Volunteer Fire Department presents a masquerade murder mystery dinner at 6 p.m. on October 14th at the fire department.
October 14th.
39 3rd Street in Athens. Advance tickets are $40 at the door, advance tickets are $40 or at the door $50. For tickets, call Tammy 518-965-7083.
A takeout roast beef dinner will be held 3 to 7 p.m. October 14th. Again, October 14th. The Coxsackie Host Company number 3.
Oh, no.
218 Mansion Street, Coxsackie. The cost is $10. A fundraiser to benefit victims of a recent fire at 333 Mansion Street in Coxsackie.
A chicken barbecue will be served 1 to 5
Thank
p.m.
goodness it's not on the 14th. It's on the
October 15th at the West Athens Fire Station 2, Leeds Athens Road, Athens.
Yes.
Eat in or take out. The cost is $12 to benefit West Athens Lime Street Fire Company.
And there's your community news. A lot of things happening on the 14th of October, as we heard in our community news. Well, we wanted to thank Lorraine Ferrara for being here this week. We had a lot of fun with her, with our, talking about life after retirement and playing the game with her.
She's the best.
She is the best. Ladies, we'll see you next week. Have a good week, everyone.